Welcome to Sudden Impact. My name is Jordan Scavone, and today we'll be looking at the March 28th episode of Impact Wrestling. We open with the 8-4-1 match. Most of the knockouts are already in the ring, and out comes the concierge to introduce Ash by Elegance. But oh no! Ash is hurt? The concierge is having mic issues? I hope that gets resolved soon because I know TNA likes to have a lot of promos on their show and they're usually really good. Steph DeLander is back? Okay, didn't see that coming. 8-woman tag. Winning team into a fatal 4-way, winner becomes the number 1 contender. Those are the rules of the 8-4-1. Xia Brookside gets a good chance to shine until an 8-woman brawl breaks out. Nice series of quick covers by Luna and Slamovich, with Luna picking up the win. The 8-4-1 continues now in the fatal 4-way position with Danny Luna, Xia Brookside, Rosemary, and Steph DeLander. Masha Slamovich beats up and tosses Luna out of the ring. Oh no, tragedy strikes as Xia Brookside falls on Ash by Elegance, but she just had cosmetic surgery. More great calls from Ray Walt as he continues to get this character over so well. Tragedy strikes again as referee Daniel Spencer ejects Ash and the concierge. Wait, what the hell? Matt Cardona just hit radio silence on Rosemary, and Steph DeLander is your new number 1 contender to Jordan Grace? A quick digital exclusive which sees the Rascals and Macklin officially break up and sets up Sabin and Macklin for later in tonight. Followed up with a Time Splitters segment with Sabin and Shelley having all these issues. Kushida has big, Maham, Dad, stop fighting please, energy. ABC backstage segment, tension between the ABC with Ace asking Bay if he's too focused on singles gold and not tag gold. Interesting. Cut to the ring and the GYV are in the ring. The microphone issues are fixed. Yay! They call out Diener, who's back to being Cody Diener, like that, complete with fresh gear. Diener says Santino said he could pick which GYV to fight. Diener reminds everyone that it's the people who get to choose for him. Fans chant both, so Diener punches both. We have a 2-on-1 handicap match. GYV takes control early, but Diener mounts a comeback fueled by the people. GYV hit Grit Your Teeth and make short work of a solo Diener. I'm really enjoying Diener's new direction. It's fun and has a lot of potential. Back from break, and Nick Nemeth joins Gia Miller backstage. Shelley cuts in. Nemeth offers Shelley a title match when he wins at Rebellion. Shelley says, how about we have a match sooner than that? It's set up for next week. Back in the ring, and here comes Josh Alexander. Last time Josh stood in the ring and did a promo like this, I had to stop Oleg Prudius from beating him up, and I'm not there this time. Josh has an open contract for a match, calls out Hammerstone, but out comes ROH Tag and TV former champion Hot Sauce Tracy Williams, who challenges him. The match is on. Never seen Williams, so I'm curious how this one turns out. Nice back and forth to start the match. First portion of the match seemed to have some camera issues, but post-commercial break, all the kinks seem to have been worked out. Awesome. Camera work, love it. Alexander hits a massive powerbomb backbreaker, and that was gnarly. Williams then counters with his cool DDT under the top turnbuckle. Impressed with Williams in this match as he locks in an STF. Straps comes down, and a C4 spike later, Alexander picks up the win. In true ROH fashion, they shake hands only for Hammerstone to attack them both. Hammerstone puts Josh's headgear on Williams and locks in an old-school torture rack. A great move for a guy like Hammerstone to use. We cut backstage and we see Santino Marella and Mustafa Ali with Ali's PWI cover. Ali insults Rhino, who appears behind him. Hey, that's Joe Hendry's gimmick. Rhino wants Ali next week in an old-school rules match in Philadelphia. Oh, how extreme. In the ring, and out comes Speedball Mike Bailey with Trent Seven to face Eddie Edwards with Alicia Edwards and Brian Myers. Speedball flying around the ring like only he can. Edwards counters the tornado kick into the backpack stunner for a great 2 count. Bailey goes for the ultimate weapon, but a slight distraction from Alicia allows Eddie to counter and hit Boston Knee Party for the win. Match could have been a bit shorter, but was very good. Video package of PCO calling for Khan in a Monsters Ball match. Pretty excited for this one, actually. Wait, a teaser for the FBI next week? Little Guido, Johnny the Bull Stamboli, Tony Mama Luke, Big Vito? Who's it gonna be? Frankie Kazarian is backstage doing a promo on Eric Young, calling himself Jack the Ripper, and that he'll raise all the violence Eric Young can bring. Banks shows up and challenges Kaz to a match next week. Kazarian accepts. In the ring, AJ Francis and Rich Swann are here to explain themselves. Francis with some football-based cheap heat, gotta love it. Rich says he's tired of all the losses and Joe Hendry stealing the spotlight, and that's why he's with AJ Francis, who kept offering him moral support. Crowd didn't seem to really feel this segment too much. A sit-down segment with Tom Hannafin, my Starbucks buddy, and Laredo Kid. I love these segments with Tom. It really brings out his ability and showcases the other worker. Tom talked about how Laredo almost died back in 2022 from a perforated intestine. Ow. Laredo Kid wants Crazy Steve in the Digital Media Championship. Macklin and Sabin in the main event. brilliant. Commentary doing a great job telling the story of Time Machine and the Motor City Machine Guns falling out. I never really cared for Macklin in NXT, but he's truly shined in TNA, and it's a prime example of how a different company can bring out someone's potential. Cool Superman-style forearm strike to the back of Macklin's head. Next, followed up by a snap DDT. Quick finisher counter sequence, but it's Macklin who hits his finisher, a better version of Mox's Death Rider, come at me, and gets a huge win to end the show. Overall, this is a really solid episode of TNA. They're setting up a lot for next week, and they're continuing to build to Rebellion. Definitely one you want to check out. Watch that 8-4-1 match. It's awesome. Backlund and Saban did a great job as well. All around, solid show.